First record I ever recorded, gosh, that was entitled, Do You Have a Problem With That? And gosh, that was a long time ago. Seems like forever. But the way that came about was I wanted to do wanted to start ministering in music. And at the time I was working with another gospel recording artist named John Gibson. And I was doing like some tour management type stuff with him, all sorts of work. And I went in the studio, made a demo, sent it off to a promoter out in the Phoenix area. And next thing I know, 2 weeks later, I get a call from Roby Duke. And what had happened is this promoter gave it to Roby Duke. Roby Duke calls me and says, "Hey, Chuckie, like your stuff, you want a record deal?" And I said, "Sure, you know, who wouldn't want a record deal?" So young back then, I didn't know what I was getting into. I was just in it for the fun of it, you know. And as far as the industry part, the ministry part was always sincere and still is. Next thing I know, I'm doing 2 other records with 2 other record labels out of the Nashville gospel scene. And now, you know, I'm back. I took a little break. I went off and actually started helping my dad at his church ministry. He's a pastor. And started helping him there, started doing praise and worship. And also professionally started writing, producing music for television and film. And God opened the door in that area, so I walked through. And then it just recently, just about a year and a half ago, I felt impressed to do another record, another gospel record, if you could say that, to the CCM market. And just went back in the studio, started writing some more, and I'm back. As far as this record is concerned, I want the music on it really to just, you know, really, to be honest with you, just to inspire people. To inspire them to be open about their faith, to be excited about their relationship with Jesus. The thread that goes throughout this whole album, throughout this whole CD, every single song, there's just a couple that have some personal messages, but pretty much the thread is just freedom. You know, if I was to say, what, you know, describe your CD with one word, I'd say freedom. You know, the freedom you have in Jesus, the freedom when you get born again and you ask Jesus in your life. It's not this, you're not coming into a religion. I don't like the word religion, in fact. And I grew up a very religious person. And religion to me is just all man's doctrine. I believe God is real. And I believe Jesus was real when he walked this earth. And we serve a real God. And so I believe Christianity should be the same. It's real. You know, it's just a lifestyle. It's your life. It's everyday life that I talk to God and he talks to me and we have a relationship. And to me, that's got nothing to do with religion. So this record basically is just stating the excitement and the freedom we have with our faith, with knowing Jesus. So it's just a fun record. I believe it's good. It's really good. It's fun to be a Christian. And I think not enough people have fun as Christians. It seems like you get saved, you get born again, and you get weird. And we're not supposed to be weird. We're supposed to be peculiar people, not weird. And so we're supposed to be the light of the world, the salt of the earth. And so that salt's flavor, man. So this whole record's about flavor. Bringing some flavor, some freedom and flavor. There you go. I should have named it Flavor or Freedom. That would have been cool. There was always music in the house, Spanish or English. There was always some sort of music going on. My parents were in a gospel quartet and used to travel a lot throughout the West Coast. They were doing, I think one year they were doing like 250 dates a year. And so I pretty much got a first-hand taste of what it's like to be in a traveling ministry, music ministry. And I would see them go from church to church and just minister in music, and I'd see people get saved and go up to the altar and so on. There's stories, I don't know if they're true, but there's stories of me going up to the front quite a few times, and during the middle of their ministry, they're right in the middle of, I guess, of an altar call or something, or minister, or right, they're singing or whatever, and I'd go up to the front. I was like 3 years old. Go up to the front, face the crowd, and do something, smile or whatever, and later on I'd pay a price for it. That's what I'm told. I don't remember that far back, but pay a price and get a little whip on the butt for doing that. But I guess I just had it in me. I just wanted to be on the platform. I had two loves growing up, though. I had two loves growing up. They're baseball and music. And baseball at the time was just stronger. Was winning the battle, I guess you could say. I just loved the game. And I had a buddy of mine in school. We played city ball together, and we played some at school. And he told me about a walk-on. He says, man, why don't you do a walk-on for a minor league team that was in town? I thought, okay, well, what do I got to lose, So I show up, and boom, I made the team. What had happened was I got up to bat and hit a double off center field, and right there they signed me up. I wasn't even that good of a hitter. That was just probably pure luck. I was a better fielder than anything, but hey, it's something to tell the grandkids, right? But later on, that was short-lived. Later on, I just stopped playing that. I got away from baseball a little bit, and God had bigger and better plans.